Recording in progress.
Alrighty, thank you so much. We will go ahead and get started with Elina's press conference. Just as a friendly reminder, please be sure to raise your hand function if you'd like to ask a question, and also state your full name and your media outlet before proceeding with your question. All right, first question will go over to Mike.
Hi, Elina. Mike McIntyre from Matchpoint Canada. Welcome back to the tournament here in Canada.
Thank you.
A lot of change for you in a very short amount of time between getting married, so congratulations on that, and
Thanks.
your bronze medal performance at the Tokyo Games too. Maybe you could just touch base on both of those big life events that you've just experienced and what they both mean to you.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a busy July for me, and lots of great memories and great events for a personal and sports career. So it's amazing, to experience that everything in such a short period of time. But in the end, I'm very, very happy with where I am with my life and with my tennis as well.
Normally in tennis, if you don't make it to the finals, it could be seen as a disappointment, but in the Olympics, it's pretty unique and special that you get to play for that bronze and end on a winning note in your case. What did it feel like getting that bronze medal? Did it feel like winning a tournament in any other sort of setting, I guess?
Yeah, definitely was for me winning the whole thing because, playing so many tough matches during that week and fighting for that medal. For sure, I was really disappointed, and it was extremely tough for me to come back to play the bronze match. So, winning in such a big battle again, coming back in the second set and the third set to win that match is very special for me, and I know how much it means for Ukraine. And I was fighting with the whole heart to bring the medal to Ukraine.
All right, thank you, Mike. Next, we'll go over to Courtney.
Hi, Elina. Courtney Lynn, WTA Insider. Welcome to Canada and congratulations. I'm just curious, as you mentioned, it has been a whirlwind few weeks for you. As you now turn to kind of the summer hard courts, what's the biggest struggle right now, the physical or the mental, to kind of get yourself geared up after such an emotional, run in Tokyo to kind of get back to business, as it were, over the next few weeks?
To be fair, I wouldn't say that it's tough. It's in the other side is better. I feel much better, and for sure physically I was really tired after Tokyo, but I had a few days off, and really helped me to recover and to really enjoy this win. And right now, for sure, I feel much better. I feel mentally much better even before how I felt before Olympics, because it's been a couple of really tough tournaments for me, early exits and Wimbledon, and playing not as good as I wanted in Roland Garros. So it was really tough for me. And coming back strong in the Olympics, playing some great matches, good tennis, even when I was down in the matches, coming back and winning that medal definitely inspired me to play, until the very last point, and to fight for what I want. So I'm more happy and really in a good mood for the U.S. swing.
And do you feel as though, a lot of players say the Olympics is so different, it's just a different format, compared to a tour event. It's just a different can of beans to kind of figure out. And I'm curious for you then, coming out of Tokyo, do you take confidence out of your performance in Tokyo into the North American swing, or is that just a separate thing and now it's a clean slate for you?
No, 100%. I take lots of confidence out of that performance that I had. And, when you're before the Olympics, everyone is like, oh, Olympics is not tennis, it's not the, tennis is not the Olympic sport and blah, blah. But in the end, when you are there, when you see all the athletes that are there, the preparation that they do, the way that they prepare, and how much it means for any athlete to get the medal, how much what they're going through, you realize that it doesn't matter in which sport you are. If you are in skateboarding or surfing, you get the medal. Everyone is fighting for a medal, so you just fight for it and you try to win it. So definitely, I am taking a lot of confidence out of that performance, and everyone who I played against, they were there and were trying to beat me, and they wanted as much as me to win the medals. So it's very special for me, very special performance during that week, and I'm really proud that in the end I got the medal.
Thank you very much. Mike, did you have another follow-up question?
Sure, I'll ask one more, thanks. Elina, you've been a previous champion in Canada, not in Montreal, of course, but at the Toronto tournament. Does being back here sort of rekindle any of those feelings of when you won that tournament? When you come back to a country where you've had success before, does that give you a little extra confidence or a boost? And off the court, I know you're probably in a bubble there, not much you can do in Montreal at the moment, but is there anything about Canada that sticks out for you when you come back that you remember or that you'd like to see?
Yeah, definitely. I have great memories winning the title. Not in Montreal, in Toronto, but it was a really special one for me because I played I had a really tough draw in that tournament, and every match were extremely tough, and I played amazing tennis, and I beat some really great players, and for me it was great weekend for sure. I have great memories coming to Canada, and I'm looking forward to actually start the tournament and try to do my best. And regarding the bubble, yeah, it's unfortunately not much that we can do. We are all here at the courts or in the hotel, but to be fair, everything is organized very nicely, and it's nice to be back, and cannot wait for the tournament to start.
Thanks and good luck this week.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, Mike. And back over to Courtney for another question.
Elina, just a quick question about Simona Halep. She's been in the top 10 for like 6 or 7 consecutive years, hasn't dropped out. She will drop out on Monday. And as another player who is kind of a stalwart in the top 10, you know what it takes to kind of stay in there, what it's like to drift out, things like that. Can you kind of reflect a little bit on what an achievement it is for Simona to spend 300 or 330 weeks consecutively in the top 10?
Yeah, it's unbelievable achievement. It's very tough to be a top 10 player because you have to show every year great performance, and she did it for many years, and that really shows how good of a champion she is and how consistent she is. And everyone is striving to be consistent, and for sure she showed that for many years, and it's unbelievable achievement. And definitely for me, I've been really looking to do the same and try to, she was all the time for me one of the most consistent players on tour, and I was striving, to when I was coming up into top 10, looking, to do the same, because maybe our game style is a bit similar, and I try to look that there is different players with different game styles, but she's there, so can I also do that? And I've been doing not too bad to be fair for a couple of years. So yeah, it's the consistency is definitely the key in tennis because we play so many weeks a year, and to be consistently every year in top 10, that's definitely takes a lot, and that's a big achievement.
All right, opportunity for one final question. Does anyone else have anything? All right, we will go ahead and conclude the press conference and begin with Tennis Canada one-on-one after.